Okay, we are assembling the monster A45 cabinet. It's going to be a long video. So, before we open the box, let's have a look at all the different things that they have sent. Oh, these are the foot pads for the base, standoffs, a whole host of different screws, couple of Allen keys, and this is the power button. Not sure if it's visible or not. Yeah. Special screws for board socket with another Allen key. Okay, so they don't have a physical manual. It's available online. I'm going to refer to that, and we're going to build this. I'm not going to mount my GPU vertically, so this is not going to help me. I'll need the handle. I will need the SSD and the hard disk ones. Hold on. Really? Yeah. I don't need the vertical mount, I don't need the radiators, I will need the cabling. This is the base. This is the side panel. Motherboard base. So they have an online manual. Reference, counters on screws 5M4.12. That's the challenge. M4.12 round screws, M4.12 countersunk screws. This is the one. Okay. machining is quite exquisitely done. So motherboard base will then probably no way, it's impossible to courage. Foot pads and this goes here this way. So we can add it wherever we want, is it? How do we want it? Is that for weight distribution? If I'm doing it horizontal, and since I'm on air cooler and the motherboard will be here, air cooler here, GPU here, most of the weight I need to be coming in to this part. So yeah, right. They have their own Allen keys for it. Alan is the name of the person who sells this from Australia. Oh, it's extremely tight. Let me just verify that this is the screw for this. M4.12 countersunk. M4.12 countersunk screws, that's what it says. I miss magnetic. Oh, this was very smooth. This was not for some reason. Nice. That one of them is secure. Let's see if the first one is. Yeah, that's getting. It's not getting threaded the right way. It's slightly misaligned. I probably have to force it through. Not something I like doing. It's not like I can send it back all the way to Australia. This is fine. So we have one of the holes being slightly misaligned. I'll try once more. Not gonna try too much though. If it still remains, yeah, if you can see that, not sure if it's visible. It's slightly bent, not vertical. Yeah, it's very difficult to push it through. So we're just gonna have 4 screws for the time being. Next, M.14 round headed screws. Okay, M.14 round headed screws. M4. Yeah. M4x14 round screws. 10, 16. These are radiator screws. M4.12. That's not what we need. M4.20 is M4.14 round screws. So we'll put these two back into this. Do not lose them. Yep. Right. Interesting. Larger Allen key. That was smooth. So tiny. it's not shaking at all. That's wonderful. Right, we're almost at the end. Install the graphic card bracket. Right. How do we get this on? This way. Huh. Okay. What do we use? M4 cross 20. M4 cross 20. Oh wait. I don't want to get confused. Just need 2 of these. Okay, so it's down here. That's right. Yes. Okay, it's not tightened yet. Another one. Now we tighten both. Tighten. Tighten, yeah. Cool. Power button installation. Take the power button bracket. What? This is the power button. It has a groove in it. Oh, there's a big nut here. I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna do this later. I'll do it when I'm actually building my system. I don't want to deal with wires now. So here we have the option to place the power button here, 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 here. The PSU will be underneath the motherboard. Motherboard will come in here. Cabling will happen. So if cables keep coming across from here, I don't want a very large SSD or HDD blocking it this way. So I'll put the SSD brackets probably here. This way and this way. This way. This way. Get the power button so that I can pull the 24 pin comes here. So No, if I get the 24 pin here, this will block it. Conundrum. Okay, I don't have a radiator, right? But I put this here. There will be another cable for the CPU coming in here. So this is a good place to attach it. The SATA discs. I'm gonna put the power one here itself for the time being. It's this way. If I attach that now, I'll have problems later. Let me just have a look at this. Now this is delicate. They've got the wire soldered here. Right. They've got the wire soldered here. Not sure if this is visible. Yeah. So these pieces are like extremely delicate. How is this going to sit in here? Oh, I got it. I think. So there's a nut here that has to be removed first. Right, place the power button from the front. Means that you push these. Okay, get them through. Yeah, it's a good thing we did it now. I know I'll have to deal with cables a bit, but go inside. Right. Now, send this. We've got to send it back in. Yep. And I've got to tighten this up. So this I think is just tightening up with just the hands itself. I don't think anything else we can do. Yep, that's tightened. Yeah. Clicky power button. All right. Let's attach this. Let's rotate this so that yeah, that's not bad. I cannot do it. Can I rotate it? Okay, stuck in a jam now. me see if I have a spanner for this. Should have one. Okay. Okay, but hold on. Why do we think they have this groove here? Right. That's it. Two M cross 16 round head screws. M4 cross 16. M4 14 12 M4 cross 16 round heads. M4 16 round head. Two. Now this is extremely well thought out. Extremely well thought out. Right, that's the monster A45. Now, okay, this piece, which looks like a cable management piece, it comes here. It's particularly to handle cabling for I/O, input output cables. M4 cross 10 screws to secure them. M4 cross 10 screws. Right. M4 cross 10. I'm just going to add that and keep it. Here. I/O comes here. Pull it out. There. I'm going to keep it there for now. Why can't I put it this way? Come on. Okay, this is officially the most irritating part. Now I've got some decisions to make. Right. So this is the handle. The handle generally goes here, and you just pick it up and go. It's very useful if you don't have a radiator mounts here, which I don't at this time. So, but I'm also thinking about adding the hard disk components here and here. I have to see whether what screw size is used for the HDD mounts. Okay, radiator bracket is secured using 2x M416 head screws. Okay, and use one of the 3 screw specifications. Okay, radiator head screws M416, HDD, GPU, power button, motherboard, secure the power supply, fixing the position. No, don't have PCI riser cable, radiator bracket. Yeah, supports 3 2.5. How many do I have? I have 3. That's good. Okay, using what? M4.16 screws. Okay, so that's M4.16 screws. HDD is also M4.16 screws. And radiator panel is also M4.16 screws. 2 into M4. Then how many M4.16 screws has he provided? M3.12 4 piece, M4.20, M4.14, M4.16 screws. I've got 4 more left. Okay, that's fine, right? 2 for this, 2 for radiators. Alan, we might need a couple of extra screws. Not sure if we do. Yeah, if you have this, you don't have this, right? So yeah, 2 for this, 2 for that. Okay, I have a decision to make. If I keep the handle, okay, the handle can't be kept here, is it? No, handle has to go on the top, somewhere on the top. I need these brackets also on the top. Okay, so I'll make a call tomorrow. Basically install it this way, 2 of them, and the SSD will be in between that. Just space for 3 SSDs. 1 2 3. Okay, I have that. I have SSDs hanging here, and definitely no space for cable, I think. Even if I get this to the corner, what they recommending it in between this, or yes, so their recommendation is this way, right? So there's more space because this thing won't come in between for an extra SSD. So that's this way. So I think it's at least this much. This okay. Verify it here. How are they doing it then? is installed. One here. How? You can't install here. There's no hole here. This is the closest. And the other one is did I screw it away? Did I screw it wrong? No, this is correct. The inscription is on here. This is where the standoffs will be. It's got a power button in the corner. There are 3 more holes left. Correct. And how is this is not bolted at all, it's just placed there, so there's no way you can. Okay, you have to get it this way. One has to be this way and the other has to be this way. That's still not fine. If I keep it here, it comes outside, so I don't know how this is gonna work. If I keep it this way, this is not gonna work. There's some issues here. I have to hang it out like this and like this and put it in between those two. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I've got some issues with this. I don't know how to sort it out. I don't have an SSD on hand right now. I'll get a couple. I'll get one from the laptop tomorrow and I do the actual build. So what is the length of SSD? SATA SSD length. Standard length for a 2.5-inch SSD is 100 millimeters. If it is 100, this is not gonna work for sure. Okay, I'll have to get back to this. I'm not sure how to configure this at this time. But I know that I'm gonna need the handle, so I'm gonna add the handle anyway. Special screws for board socket. Not sure what this is. And their manual has no mention on how to add the handle. So 2 things remain: handle and the SSD brackets. So I'm gonna figure out the SSD brackets when I actually do the build on this. This is the motherboard we'll be using. This is the ASRock B550 ITX motherboard. Hefty manual. Wi-Fi antenna, SATA cables, IO shield, and this is the board itself. So B550 MITX. 4 SATA slots, 2 RAM, 1 PCIe, M.2 slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USB slots, 1 USB-C, audio, Wi-Fi, HDMI, which I will not be using. Oh, PCIe. CPU power is here, is it? I'm not gonna be overclocking or anything, so should be okay. I've heard not great things about this board when it comes to Wi-Fi especially, but Wi-Fi is not my... I have a LAN cable connection at this time, so not too much worried about Wi-Fi there. This was supposed to go here, right? Forget it. So this is it for the monster A45 cabinet. It's sturdy, and we'll see how the PC looks like when I put it into this. And there's a lot of work. I'm getting a new motherboard here. I'm taking all the other old components from my system, putting it on this. I have a few old components from the time I upgraded my system. That's going to go into my old cabinet, so that's a different video altogether. Alright, that's it. We're gonna clean up now, but I'll do that offline.